Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Up next for Chicago, Jacob May, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
May gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And quickly, Salazar is in front of 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. from the belt. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's got a 3 for 7 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ronaldo Lopez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, May. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
Here's Michael Brantley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line towards center field. May is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
In now, Yohan Moncada, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Nicky Delmonico.
The designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Fouled away. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBI. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob May. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Down the first baseline. The next 0-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Abreu. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This year against right-handed pitching, Mejia is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Center fielder number 4, Bradley.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Runner in scoring position with two gone. As a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Tribe. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So here is Avisail Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Heading out towards shallow right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
In now to Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Indians moving from now 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Indians 3 and the White Sox nothing. Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Behind 0-2 now. Moncada is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, Francisco Mejia as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. May is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Jacob May. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike 2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Hector Santiago enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Hector Santiago.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So a solid single to left. And that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Lindor.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
The right fielder, number 8.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lonnie Chisenhall. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
To second for 1.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. And he is in there.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Michael Brantley. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here is Avisail Garcia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 24, Matt Davidson.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Davidson is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. 2 out, nobody on. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. Cleveland's out in front, 11-2. Juan Minaya comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Center fielder number 4. Bradley.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bradley Zimmer. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now, Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Garcia moving forward. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a double steal try here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Three-run home run down the line and right. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, first baseman, Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. May retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 8th inning coming up. The Indians on top 16-2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Zach McAllister enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
McAllister.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Delmonico leads off first with 1 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacob May. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. White Sox leave 1, and they remain well behind. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Francisco Lindor.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Gone! It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead got even wider. Joaquin Soria enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Joaquin Soria.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. May giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Garcia, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 8,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Garcia is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Ready for another shot now, Francisco Mejia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. High in the air out to center field. May coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 18-2. Been a nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the 9th inning in this one. So here is Avisaíl Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Matt Davidson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Struck him out. And that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
18-2 in tonight's game. The Indians claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Danny Salazar hangs win number 11 on his line and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at the record is 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safe. Thank you and good night.